Good, man. Been a hectic day. Holy. How you been?
You said what?
It's been a hectic day, man.
Were you on a closing call?
I
Or
was on a closing call, yeah. Homie
close?
wanted to think about it. I
You didn't
hate
close?
those guys. There's really nothing you can do when there's a researcher route where he's like, no, everything makes sense. I love it. The price seems great. Everything seems amazing. But I just have these two other calls I'm gonna hop on for this thing and this thing. And I'll let you know by the end of the week. I'm like,
Fucking cunts.
and you can't be like, well, do that. I was literally, I pulled the analogy. I'm like, listen, you want to get fit? There's a ton of gyms. You gonna go to the Planet Fitness or you gonna go to the Equinox Gold's Gym? You want to work out with moms or do you want to work out with G's, with Arnold Schwarzenegger? What makes sense to you?
Did you tell him do you want to work out with the mummies?
I didn't say mommies, but obviously. I mean, if it makes sense, you man, why are you delaying? Why not just do it now? Why not just do it now? Oh well, I want to see what else is out there. Okay. Okay. Well, the only way we get success if we actually commit to something. There's a lot of things. There's a million businesses out there, and they all work, man. I'll be honest. I'll break the news to you, man. They all work. They all work. Really? Well, yeah, they all work. If you're consistent enough. I mean, if there's a guru out there teaching it, he's had success. He's had a couple of students that have had success. It works. Will it work for you? I don't know. Do you believe you can achieve it? You tell me. Are you going to be consistent enough? Yes or no? No, I'll be consistent. The plan sounds good. Okay. So it's up to you, man. You got to decide. I mean, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? What do you want to do? And you're here now. You can get on a couple other calls, spend another day, another week looking at calls. That's a week that you could have been putting towards this, and you could have your first, your first sale. You could have your first house closed. You could have your first vending machine. You could have your first date. Everything's going to require an investment. Everything's going to have similar features, right? I just don't understand people's mindset behind like help me understand this, not just some. I'm such an easy close. I mean, I hop on calls, give me the facts, I'm done. I want it. Like if I jump on a sales call, it's because I know I already want it. I'm ready to take action.
Yeah, but you know how it works. Some people are just pussies.
People are scared, man. People are really, really analyzing, man, way too much. Ah,
I do analyze a bit more as well myself, mainly because I've been fucked over with programs in the past.
that's a great one. That's a great one. I was going on this run the other day and I was thinking about this. Fear. This is a good one. I'm scared. Well, I'll wait for the other guys because I have a great objection to him. I'm scared it's a scam. I'm like, okay, let's go. That's actually, I think that's the easiest objection to overcome. I'm scared.
Yeah,
Scared
yeah,
it's
that's definitely
the easiest. What do you
because it's not a fucking scam. But like when they say, I'm not sure if it's gonna work, like it's not gonna work if they're not gonna take action.
I'm scared it's not gonna work. You're right. It might not work. You're right. I could be a scam, brother. You agree with them. If you think, I mean, do you believe you can achieve this? Oh, I'm not really sure. Okay, bro. If you don't believe you can achieve, you won't. Call out their bullshit. You won't. You have to believe it. You have to believe that this process will work for you as it's worked for me, as it's worked for all of our students, as it's worked for everyone else, all the testimonies you've seen. It works. The system works. Will it work for you? Will you put in the work? Will you be consistent? Yes or no? Yes or no? Right? You get the little micro yeses. Yeah, this is a great one. I love that one too.
Yo, what do you do when you get fuckers that you hop on the call and they're not even like sold on the business model? Like I had one, he's like, I'm like, but do you actually wanna have like a vending machine business? And he's like, no, I'm not sure. That's what I was here. Like I wanna find out how much they cost, all that shit. So do you just like proceed with the call or what do you do about it?
That was the guy I had just had. That was kind of frustrating because he got on. He's like, I'm here. I'm like, how can I help you out, man? What are you looking? How
Was
can
it
I?
Velocity, the one you were on?
It was a real
Or
estate. It was a real estate. And he was asking about the e-commerce guys. You can usually bullshit them a little bit, but this real estate guy, you can't bullshit them, right? They're older dudes. They have a lot of money. And I was like, okay, do I tell him? or do I not tell him? And I wanted to get a little bit into the pitch, and I understood that he was going to be a researcher rat, which I went through the whole pitch. And you know what? Lo and behold, he was a researcher rat. I was right. He wanted to think about it. He wants to hop on those other calls. But I was like, okay, do I tell him the price or do I not? And so what I said is I said, well, the price depends based on kind of what your goals are and based on what you want to achieve, and we can create a special bespoke package for you. So I just want to kind of understand the way I like to structure these calls. And I just jumped right into my frame. I was like, the way I like to structure my calls, I usually just want to kind of ask a couple questions to really understand your goals, really understand where you want to be, and see if we can even help you before I even make you an offer, right? If that's the case, and I think you would be a good fit to work with us, because we only do one-to-one mentorship. I don't believe in courses and any of that bullshit. I believe in results from one-to-one mentorship. And so it's very important to me that if we work, guys who work with us, they get results. And so we work with very few amount of people. And when they work with us, they get results because they believe they can achieve it because I've taken these calls and we've really gotten to know each other. So I want to get to know you, first of all. So I just want to ask if this will be a good fit. Sorry, I was trying to mute Thomas. So yeah, that's usually how I frame. And then he continued to ask about it. And so I was like, okay, well, what's your passive income goal? How much is the investment? Okay, well, look, before I tell you, we'll talk about that, brother. And based on, have to kind of know based on your plan, right? Do you, are you trying to, I mean, how many houses are you trying to buy? How much money per month are you trying to make? Oh, well, I'm trying to make, 5,000 a month. Okay, well, that's going to take, then you do the math. That's going to take this much, this much investment, whatever, this many, houses. So we're looking at, you need about, well, I mean, yeah, how much, I mean, do you have a decent credit score? Oh, yeah, I have a decent credit score. Okay, how much capital do you have kind of saved up right now? You can just kind of evade them a little bit. Or you just tell them off the bat. You just tell them off the bat. But with this guy, he asked me multiple times and I evaded. And then finally at the end I told him and he was like, oh, it's a fair price. I'm like, yeah, I know it's a fair price. And you get that money back after your first house. I know it's a good price. And he still wanted to think about it, so that's unfortunate. You win some.
How much did you drop him? Like how much price?
I gave him two options. I gave him a 7,500 and a 5,500 option. Depending on what you want to do. But yeah, you win some, you learn some.
Yeah, I just had this guy, he was like fucking like he wasn't even sure about the business. Like he barely knew the fucking influencer. Because we've had some cold leads, like the guy appeared on like Fox News and Wall Street Journal.
Mm.
So we have like old people that didn't even know about the business, just like wanting to hop on calls, and we've removed the setter, so they're a lot colder.
Oh, they just saw some articles and they want to hop on.
Yeah.
Searching, trying to, yeah, that's the worst. That's why
That's like
I like to set the frame. Like, how do you set the frame, Nacho? What do you say at the beginning?
yeah, similar. I incorporated. Now I'm saying that I'm Jaime's partner at the academy. Um, yeah, usually the way this kind of calls goes, I'll ask you a few questions. First, I want to understand where you're at, what's your current situation, what you've tried. Then we'll dive into what are your goals, what you're trying to accomplish here, and based on that, we'll see where it's a good fit. If it is, I will give you a breakdown and then I'll extend an offer at the end of the call, which I do ask you to make a clear decision on whether to move forward or not. That's fair?
That's good. Yeah, that's good. Something like that. So I started doing that. I played also with one call where I didn't do that. And I just do the casual thing. Like I've been going back and forth because I don't know. Like sometimes it depends on the guy. It depends on the personality. Sometimes they like the more casual approach where it's like, hey man, nice to meet you. Jaime told me you're ready to get set up. You have any questions for me? And you just assume the close. But that you have to be careful because if they're the abrasive, dickish personality, they want to take control of the call, you ruin the rest of the call. So you have to kind of sense in the first
Yeah, I've had that.
2 minutes, are they the type of person that's going to want to take control? And if they are, then you have to set the frame. And if you're more of a chill person, you don't need to set the frame necessarily. And if you do set the frame with a chill person, sometimes it can actually turn them off. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. So if they're chill, you just go for like assuming the close, like you're ready to get set up.
I was like, yeah, or I'll just be like, oh man, what motivated to book the call? What do you want to, how can I best help you out, man? Okay, cool. Or I'll do a little like a summed up one. a summed up set the frame where I'll just be like, okay, cool. I just want to ask a couple questions, man. Pretty chill on this call, get to know you, and see if it'd be a good fit to work with us. Basically, man, I'm taking 20 to 30 of these calls a week. If I think you'd be a good fit to work. I mean, this is a one-on-one mentorship. We don't do any courses, right? So we want to make sure that the people we work with are actually about it, right? They're actually going to put the action into place. Right? So
And
if I think you're a good fit, I'll make you an official offer. I would frame it a bit more, not less from the I take I'll make you an offer to I maybe won't make you an offer if you're not a good fit, right? That's the mentality you should have. So if I
yeah,
have what it takes, I'll potentially make you an offer, and just let me know if you want to do this or not. To be honest with
and like for these calls that these people jump on that I know is not gonna be a one call close,
you.
like as they just super cold, how should I approach that? Just go through the whole call and hope for follow up, or
I wouldn't pitch them. I would do a soft pitch. I would educate them. I'd ask them why they're here. I would answer a couple questions for them, and then I would, all right, let's have another call. But don't be so focused. Jesse did this recently. We were chatting about it, but don't be so focused on, okay, how much money do they have? Are they ready to start now? Right? Because they could be ready to start now if you propose a good opportunity and you paint the pain and the pleasure properly, right? So don't get so caught up on how much money they have. Do they have enough? Because if they really want to do it, they'll find the money. You can finance it. You can send them a credit card to apply for, right? The Amex credit card. There's ways. They can put a deposit down if they really want to do it. Are they sold on the vehicle, first of all? And if they're not educated, then you have to do a little bit of educating. But before you do that, ask them, what do they know? What do they like? Do they have any concerns? What do you know about the vending machine business? What do you like about? I mean, what do you like? What's attractive to you about the vending machine business that you've seen? Oh, this and this. Are there any concerns you have about getting in the vending machine business? Okay. What do you feel you specifically need from Jaime as a mentor to have success with the vending machine business? If you ask those 4 questions, they will give you what they know. They'll give you their objection. What are their concerns about the vending machine business? So you can start thinking about that objection to handle them later. They'll tell you exactly what they're looking for in a mentorship and why they're researching ratting and shopping around. Oh, I really have been in a bunch of other courses where there's a bunch of videos and they don't give me one-to-one help, or there's not enough support, blah, blah. They're going to tell you that. So then when you pitch them, you say, we have support. We have, a process. You can pitch them. And if they're scared about, the vending machine business being, what are some concerns people have, Nacho?
um, sometimes they think like they don't need a mentor because it's like they just gotta talk to a location and hop on. They think that it's oversaturated. Um, maybe it takes too long, doesn't make enough money. Uh, yeah, those are the
So,
main.
so you could bring those up beforehand. So a lot of people think the vending machine business is oversaturated. But one of the reasons, I mean, there's more than enough business because of this, isn't this? One of the, you can pre-handle it before they even say it, which is one thing. And when you're on an offer long enough, as we are, right? Thomas is still dialed in, but as you get on off, you understand what people are gonna say. And so you pre-handle them so that they don't actually even bring that up later. And I've been pre-handling so hard where someone will literally say, "Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Just skip that." No, I got it. I got it. I'm pre-handling them. I'm pre-handling them on things that they're not even concerned about. That's how much I'm pre-handling them. So that's like where you take it so far. I jump into calls and I'm like, all right, they're not going to buy because they're scared of low income tenants. They're not going to buy e-commerce because they're scared that it's oversaturated because of TikTok. They're not, and I'll just go and bah, 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 bah. Here's the reason why it's good. Right when I start the pitch, and then they have no. I get to the end. Any concerns? No concerns. Yeah, I know because I just pre-handled all your bullshit. No concerns. Thomas, how you doing?
What's up, Thomas?
Oh,
Thomas, how the calls been? You been ripping?
I've done two. The first one was okay, could have been better. Second one, it was like the guy was cutting in and out. I couldn't tell if he could hear me. Well, he was a starer. They'd just be trying to get interaction out of him. But he was somebody that was ready, or he had 10 grand set aside for ad stuff. I didn't catch early that his partner, he has a brother, because he stopped working with his partner to go out on his own. I didn't know. I didn't screen well in the beginning, make sure everyone was on the call. He actually works with his brother. So there's another call on Wednesday for them. He said he needed to, his brother was looking into another ad agency. They're going to compare notes and talk.
That's a perfect example. That's a perfect example. Sorry to interrupt you. Researcher rap, looking at another agency. Okay, so what I would ask, okay, well, what are you, when you're looking to make an informed decision, right? Think of it from his perspective. Don't try to sell yourself, right? At that point, stop selling yourself. I'm looking at a couple other, this is the hardest objection to overcome. And I just had a call with Notch with a guy like this, and I was telling him to Notch. I didn't close him. Hopefully we'll get him on a follow-up. Pretty high ticket too. I pitched really high and I didn't come down because I think he'll close on a follow-up. And so I want to have some leeway. But if they say they're looking at another agency, Thomas,
Yeah.
what do we say? Okay. When you are trying to make an informed decision to get more leads for your business, what is it that you actually are looking for when you're looking to work with an agency? You ask them that.
Yeah.
Now that question could have been pre-handled in the discovery. What do you feel you specifically need from Levi and us to really have success with having some successful leads and getting booked appointments, right? You can ask that before you pitch, and they will tell you, well, I'm looking for this, this, and this. So that I don't know if you have that question in your pitch, in your discovery, but you should add that in. Before you get in your pitch, ask them if they have any concerns and if there's anything they feel they'd specifically need, anything they're looking for specifically. And they'll tell you both of those things. And then you can overcome all of their concerns and objections in the pitch, and you can overcome their, my mind just went blank. The other thing I just said. Been a long day.
Because I killed it in like the training mock, and then kind of got thrown a curveball and abundance mindset. It's just one of those pressure cooker things where I could have done better, but instead of just being myself and having a conversation, I more so was just like, man, I gotta nail this. I gotta get this. It was just, I wasn't myself.
Remember,
straight up.
there's no difference. Notch, are there any differences between a mock call and a real call?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want me to say?
It's just a conversation. It's just a conversation.
Just a conversation. Did you feel nervous?
I'm not nervous. Just like, I'm usually pretty good under pressure. I just think I had a culmination of a lot of shit.
Did you know what to say next, or were you thinking about the next question?
I was not listening the way I should have. I already know that. I was thinking ahead, but not thinking ahead. Like, I was more so thinking about what to say, not listening to what he was saying. I wasn't digging deep enough into his pain points and stuff on the last call.
Gotcha.
He gave me some gold nuggets, and I was mentally checked out, I guess. Because when I watched it back, I was like, what the fuck?
It's very tough because you get in a sales rhythm. You memorize your pitch right after your first your first couple calls. You'll memorize your pitch in 6, 7, 8, 10 calls at most, right? And you'll be able to do it. You'll be able to do it without presenting your slides. You'll be able to do it fine, right? Now you have to be very careful, because when you have someone that gives you something that's not on the pitch, you don't necessarily want to pitch them. I had a call like this actually recently where I went through the whole, I was bored, I was tired. I'd been on a bunch of calls that day. It's like one of my last calls of the day. I jumped on and I just went through the motions. And they said, and then I followed up with him actually today, and I talked to him on the phone, and he said, you know what? We were actually considering doing it, but then when we had the call with you, to be honest, it felt like it was just kind of, you were going through the motions. And I was like, dude, to be honest, I was honest with him on the phone. I said, honestly, I was tired. It was a long day. And he's like, you know what? I understand that. And then we talked about a couple of his objections. I overcame his objections. And now he's keen again. And he's going to talk to his partner, and he's going to let me know today he's probably going to close, because I followed up with him. So I saved myself, but on that call, I know I wasn't performing my best. I was lazy. I was going through the motions. And what you need to do is, in those situations, it happens to the best of us, but if they give you something, you need to evade. I always have like 3 or 4 questions that I have in my back of my head. So they say something, it triggers 1, 2, 3 options. Kind of like in those old video games that used to play, like Game Boy, where you like a little first person.
Yeah.
Talk to someone, there's like 3 options. Do you say this, or this? It was like that, right? Like GTA kind of, right? You can choose this or this. And I always have like 3 or 4 options, and they'll say something about, all right, cha-ching, it'll go to this one, like automatically subconscious in my mind. But there'll be times when sometimes you'll want to bypass that. So you want to always make sure you hear what they say, you understand what they're saying, you listen to what they're saying, and then that formulates what you can ask them next. And you can lead them, you can mirror them, you match them.
Yeah, I was just looking at it too much as a selling them thing versus having a conversation and just being chill. Because the guy, I had rapport in the beginning, and then when I was just like so uptight that once I got to the pitch and the offer, that I listened back to it, I was just flat monotone, and he just kind of was doing the.
When is it? When does
Well, I
this? That let's talk about this tonality, because we haven't spoke about this much, actually. I don't think so, even in my live training. So I want to speak about tonality first of all. But when does the sale start? Nacho, Cameron, you can answer in the chat if you hear this. When does the sale start? At what point in the call does the sale start?
From the moment you get on camera, really.
Nacho?
Before the call, when they book the call.
That's good. The call starts way before, the night before.
The day you were born.
The day you were
When you came out of your
the
mother's
moment you
womb.
check your schedule and you see they're on your calendar, okay, I need to, do you send them out a message? Hey, I see you got a call tomorrow. You still good for that call? Hey, here's a couple videos to check out, man, to give you a little bit more information before we talk tomorrow. Hey, here's a testimony you can look at real quick before you hop on that call with me. Hey, it's Thomas, man. I'm Eli's partner. I'm excited to speak to you today. I'm excited to chat. You actually get on the call. Let's say George, or whoever your prospect is. Great to meet you, brother. Do we say that? If you pre-handle them well, if you're active in the messaging sequences, you're getting to know them. You don't say that. You just like, George, man, what's up? You assume familiarity because you've been talking with them, you've been chatting, you've been texting a little bit. So it's not awkward. You hop on.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't have yet, is since he has me being plugged in, I don't have so Levi, the owner, he does the intro calls. It's like 5-10 minutes. And he sends me the intro call that he has with him. I take notes on it. So that's like more than a lot of people get, because I can actually like hear the type of person they are, like see how they approach, get a little bit of background. But I'm not personally, I guess, in that part of the system where I can do pre-outreach between that intro call and my actual close yet.
Good. So that being said, up until the point of your call, there's a lot of things you can do
That'll be
beforehand. There's a lot of things you can do beforehand. If you don't do them, it's fine. Is it going to destroy your sale? Not necessarily, but it's going to help, right? I'm not on your call. I've told this to Nacho when I onboard you, Nacho. What did I tell you? These
With
people. What did I tell you, Nacho? When we had our first call ever, and you joined the cohort.
Oh,
These people
when you
want to
close
buy.
me?
These people want to buy, right? You just have to not
Fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up. Don't say something that's gonna ruin the deal. Right?
Yeah, they have to like you, and you have to be somewhat excited because you're
In the first 4
and
seconds,
you're like, what are you fucking
in
talking
the
about?
first 4 seconds, guys, in the first 4 seconds, the prospect makes a decision on whether or not they're gonna buy from you. 4 seconds is all it takes. That studies human psychology, as they say when someone meets you. They're making judgments about you, even if it's wrong. They're stereotyping you based on how you look, your facial hair, your accent, your background, what you're wearing, you know, everything. That's human psychology. So you have 4 seconds to do a couple things. One, you want to establish that you're sharp. Sharp as attack. You're here to kill. You know what you're talking about. Right? So number one is sharp as attack. Number two, you're fucking enthusiastic as hell. You're here. You're ready to give it your all. Most people, they live a boring life. Most people live a mundane life. And you're entering their world. You're entering their sphere. You're entering their domain. And so if they see that you're a G, you're enthusiastic as hell, and you're living your life to the max, and you have something going on they don't have, they're going to want it. It's an aura. You can attract them. It's confidence. You worked out this morning. You fucking did you took your shillelagh, whatever, Thomas. You did your cold plunge, Jesse. Nacho, you did your push-ups, right? You guys are tapped in, right? Cameron, whatever, Cameron, whatever you do, right? You do your thing. So number one, sharp as attack, you're on it. You're G. Enthusiastic as hell, you're here to kill. And then three, you're an authority figure. You're an expert. You're an authority figure. You can write that down. Sharp as attack, enthusiastic as hell, an authority figure. People buy from people they respect, from people that are experts. So in that first, that first sentence, they have to know all those things. Sharp as attack.
Yeah, I think my first call was a layup because bitch, and the guy, I don't know, could tell he done 29 years of sales for roofing, but he was dead set. He was like, what you guys have is what I need. So the first one, I even knew it. Like when I did it, I was like, man, I think a monkey could have like closed this guy on what we were selling for the first one.
In a case like that, don't waste time. Okay. That's why assuming the close can be so good. If you have a laydown and you go through the whole pitch and they're just there, they're ready to buy, you think they're gonna want to still buy? Not
What's up, boys?
What's up, Ram?
What? What up,
How you
Ron?
doing?
Do you think they're still gonna want to buy? Right? They're ready to buy. They're ready to go. They're not, right? So you gotta, that's like reading the room. So you hop on, Thomas, boom. Yo, what's up? George, what's up? How you doing, brother? I'm Thomas from, what's the name of your roofing thing? Agency? Whatever your name is. I'm Nacho Jaime's partner. Let's fucking go. Right? You're not saying that, but that's like the mentality. Who the fuck are you? Why are you here? How can I help you? That's the mindset. Boom. Nacho, what's up, brother? How you doing? I'm Jacoby. I'm Jaime's partner. What's up, man? How can I help you? What motivated you to book the call? Why are you here? Like, boom, let's go.
I just got a fucking booking from Kenya, bro.
You what? Kenyan?
I have a call in 25 minutes on my calendar from Kenya.
I'd cancel it right now, actually, if I were you. I wouldn't even take
No,
it.
I'm definitely gonna cancel. Like,
Well, I mean, depends how many calls you have today. If you don't have that many calls, I would just take it, man, just for the kicks.
fuck that, bro. I've been taking like 10 calls per day.
Kenyans aren't gonna be able to, Kenyans are not going to be able to spend 3K on a mentorship. I can tell you that. They have about $600.
Yeah, and we won't be able to help them either. So
Yeah, you can't. There's no vending machines in the Sahara, in the fucking Serengeti, whatever desert it's out in Kenya, Nairobi.
what the fuck, bro?
Awesome. Okay, now that we got a couple more of the boys here, I want to go through something very important with you guys. Okay, who's done their master vision?
I have.
One, Cameron, you can hear me. Ram, have you done it?
Yeah, a little bit.
My guy, a little bit. What's up?
Dude, I had to fly to Cape Town for like a quickie. For a quick 3 days.
For a
yeah, I had
quickie,
a quickie, man. I had a sail there actually arrived back in Joburg, back home last night. So yeah, man, back to Richmond.
What's the update with everything?
Hello?
So, Ram, can you hear me? I think he's out and about. You there, Ram?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So you haven't done that. Why have you not done it?
Fuck, dude, I couldn't tell you. Just back on the same point I was
Last week.
from last time. Yeah.
Beautiful. This is exactly what I have to speak to you guys about this week. So this lines up. Cameron hasn't done his either. That's fine. Thomas, you've done yours, right? He's muted. Text in the chat. Text in the chat. And Nico's jumping in. Perfect. I'm assuming he hasn't done his either. Let's talk. This is gonna be fun. Nico. Thomas, you're muted, brother. Unmute yourself. Thomas.
So I've done like half.
What's the excuse? What's
Yeah.
the excuse? Give me the excuse.
No, I've done over half of mine. I do my daily affirmations and all that stuff too. Like I have a book for it. It's really helpful. Like I am this today. I'm gonna do this today.
Amazing, amazing. But
So
you haven't done it,
it's
right?
kind
We're in
of-
sales. We like yes or no. You haven't completed it entirely, have you?
No.
I love that, bro. I can
Not
count
quite.
on my two hands how many times I've heard no from my prospects. It's very rare. No is a very hard thing. Most humans cannot psychologically say no to your face after they've had an hour-long plus conversation with you. It's crazy. Crazy. Nico, how are you?
3 of those fuckers in the past couple of days, just like, what's your credit card number? Boom.
Really? And they give it to you?
No, I've had like people give it to me, like my manager wants me to ask for the credit card details rather than sending them the link, because then they come up with some bullshit. But I've had like 3 guys in the past days like saying, "Oh yeah, I mean, fuck yeah, let's do it," and then like, "Sure, what's your credit card number?" They look up.
Do it like this. All right, amazing, man. We'll get you set up here. I'm going to send you over the onboarding link to get you inside the program. Let me just type this stuff in here for you real quick. Okay, I'm ready for your credit card number when you are, man. What is it?
Hello.
Just assume it like that. All right, I'm ready. What are the first couple of digits? That's how you got to be. All right, what's the expiration code? CVC?
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear
What's up,
me?
Nico? I'm good. I'm
What
good.
up?
Hey guys, how are you? Sorry, I am at work right now. I came outside just because I wanted to say hi and give a quick update. I'm gonna be in the call, but I'm gonna be muted, so I'm so sorry. But I haven't seen you guys in forever, and I kind of missed you guys. So I hope you're all doing well. I don't know who else is in this call, but I just wanted to swing by and say hi, and I hope that you guys are doing well so far. Right now I'm just outreaching, so I'm gonna give a little update. And I've been in a new job that I have to work 6 hours 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. So I can do mostly mornings, and that's why I've been MIA. But just I'm gonna schedule some calls this week. I posted it in the group, and yeah. So if you have anything you have to say, just text me and we can just the calls. You guys are the greatest.
Thanks for that, Nico. Thanks for the update. Yeah, Thomas will probably need some links. Ram, Cam, they both need calls. So hit these guys up. You guys, mock calls. We need to do it. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Master Vision, Nico, I don't think you finished yours yet, right?
Yeah. I gotta submit it, but I should be able to submit it by tomorrow morning, so it should be good.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. A couple of the boys too needed to work on some action steps. So we're gonna have a mindset day today, and then have some stuff I'm gonna tell you guys. So first off, we got to talk here. So I was talking to Nacho. I just got off a call with a guy, researcher rat. We love researcher rats because they don't know what the fuck they want in life. They're looking at a million different things, and they need someone to push them over the edge. Right? You guys are here. You guys have already jumped out of the plane, and you're skydiving. But we need to pull the chute and we need to fly and land this thing. Okay. So we need to actually, boom, we need to show up. We need to actually take action. Okay? Most people, 90% of people, I'd say actually, let's say 95% of people, there's two ways to do this, right? There's two ways. So basically you have investment and you have cost. Okay. Who's muted? Who's got their sound on? Mute yourself. Who is that? Okay, you muted. Okay. All right. But there's two ways that we're looking at this. One second, hold up my notes here that I took earlier. This is gonna hopefully give you guys a little boost. So basically we have cost and we have investment, right? So most people in life, 95% of people, we focus on the cost. What's it gonna cost me? It's about me. What am I gonna lose? What's the situation? Okay, like I want to do this thing, but I want to have an amazing life. I want to be able to travel and have freedom and, be able to, take a couple calls a day and crush it and be amazing at sales or whatever, or have an amazing loving relationship, an amazing family. But when we don't take any actions towards that, we want to go to New York, drive to New York from LA, but we don't have a Google Maps. We're just wandering around in the desert. Okay. So most people, they focus too much on the cost or what might go wrong that can lead to inaction and missed opportunities, instead of adopting an investment mindset where decisions are made based on potential returns and growth and can lead to more meaningful and productive actions towards achieving one's goals. And this is the biggest thing why most people never achieve even their smallest, most minute goal, because they can't have an investment mindset, right? So investment over cost, right? Most people who are focused on cost, they're obsessed with cost. They analyze. They're the analysis paralysis people that I know a lot of you guys have probably had on calls, at least Nacho, that they want to think about it. They want to talk to the wife. They want to look at another call. And at the end of the day, a week's going to pass, a month's going to pass, 6 months is going to pass, a year's going to pass, and they're still not going to do anything to change their situation in life, right? They're going to be in the same place. They limit their decision making because they want so much information. At the end of the day, you're never going to have enough information. You're never going to have the perfect action plan. You're never going to have the perfect thing that you need to do next. You just need to do one thing at a time, and that's it, right? One task at a time, right? That's you got to break it down, simplify it, eliminate things in your life that take more of your time. Because time is really the asset that's the most limited thing, not money. It's time. So if you don't have enough time to achieve your goals, to do the tasks you want to do, why is that? What else is taking time from in your life? What else can I subtract? Addition by subtraction. What else can I subtract to add to my life, to have more time to do the things that I want to love, towards the actions that are giving me the goals and the outcomes that I want? Just doing actions regardless for no reason, meaningless tasks, busy work. A lot of people do this. A lot of people stay very busy. They're 9 to 5, 40 hours, 50, 60, 80 hours a week, and they're not achieving anything, right? They're maybe making some money, right? They're going home. They're so exhausted. They're going to work all day, all week. They come home, they're exhausted. They watch some TV and some Netflix just to relax. They eat a bunch of shit food, right? And they get back on the cycle. They don't even have time to think. They don't even have a day to sit down and decide what they want from their life, to map out even 2, 3, 4 hours what they want their life to look like and create something like a master vision. They can't even meditate, right? I used to not be able to meditate. I could not sit with my own thoughts for more than like 10, 20 minutes. I always had to hit someone up, be with somebody, be kicking with somebody, have some friends over. I could never just be by myself. And then I forced myself. I literally sat for 3 months in a hut by myself and I faced the fear. So my point
What
is
was it you were afraid of that you had to face?
the
I'm just
anxiety,
curious.
yeah, the anxiety, the thoughts in my head, I just couldn't be alone because I couldn't face myself. I couldn't face the reality of who I was. That I was basically an NPC. I was fried, my brain was fried, I was eating bad food, I was skinny. I couldn't look at myself and be proud of who I saw. So I had to mask it. I had to fill it with other things. I had to be constantly busy. So I wasn't in my subconscious. Because the reason you are where you are, it's not anyone else's fault, it's your fault. It's your fault. And yes, in life there's some cards and hands that are dealt to some people where it sucks. Maybe you're in a country or you're from a family that's poor. My family was poor, but I never had a victim mentality, right? Some people have more financial abundance, whatever, and they might have a little head start. But at the end of the day, you're responsible for everything in your life. You're responsible for the job you're at. You're responsible for the body you're in. You're responsible for the food you eat. You're responsible for the mindset you have. You're responsible. No one is throwing a rope to you. No one is thinking, waking up and thinking, Cameron, how can I make Cameron's life better? Nico, how can I make Nico's life better? Ram, how can I make Ram's life better? Thomas, how can I make your life better? Nacho, how can I make your life better? Jacoby, how can I make your life better? Now I am sometimes thinking about you guys, right? And that's why we're all here. But I can't make your life better. I can think about how I can help you to make your life better, but you have to make your life better. All right. So that's the point is the mindset is everything. You have to make those micro habits to make it possible. And think about the situation you're in. If you're not happy with the situation you're in, it's your own fault. And so I got to a point where it was so bad that I just flipped. You do something out of desperation or inspiration. Either you're in some pain and it's terrible, or you're running towards something that's pleasure. And that all the people we speak to, it's the same thing. It's very important to understand this because this mindset that you're going to develop is the same thing that all of these prospects, all these hundreds of calls, thousands of calls eventually you guys will take. All these people are in the same exact situation. All humans are the same. They're not, but they're the same psychologically. And everyone is limited from limited beliefs, from fear, and they can't make decisions. Right. So once you overcome that in yourself, then you can overcome that in your prospects' minds as well, because you overcome it yourself, right? You've set a goal for yourself, you've achieved it, you've taken micro habits and you've developed it. And this is what separates the 5% from the 95%. If you look at investment, you look at delayed gratification, you look at consistency. Cameron said it there in the chat, right? I like that. Nothing is built on luck. Everything is built on consistency. You see people who are wealthy, successful. Oh, they just got lucky. Oh, he's a millionaire because he just, got lucky. No, he didn't. He put in a lot of work. He put in a lot of hours, 10,000 plus hours. And he got there from a lot of blood, sweat, tears, sleepless nights, maybe homeless, whatever, days where he was, maybe showering at the YMCA, eating ramen noodles, living out of his college dorm. There's all kinds of stories, right? You got to go through it. You got to put yourself through that. And that's going to make the good times even better, right? But you have to delay the gratification till later. And you have to sacrifice now. If that's saying no to some friends, if that's saying no to trips, maybe you can't go to Cape Town for a trip. Maybe if it's for business, it's understandable, right, Ram? Not just pointing out you, but maybe we need to cut back, right? I'm not saying forever. There's stints of time. I like to call them like blitzes, or maybe you've heard like monk modes. People talk about these, a lot of people in the internet money space, monk modes, right? Where you take a period of time and you focus heavily on one goal that you have, whether that's in fitness or business, like sales or whatever it is. And we really focus on it to achieve success. Successful people, they don't achieve success by balance. They don't. You got to be super dedicated to what you want, right? You have to be super tapped in, religiously tapped in, right? So we want to help people make decisions on potential returns rather than be deferred from upfront prizes. So that's how all of our prospects are. Okay. They're thinking about the now. What's it going to cost them? It's going to cost them 3K. It's going to cost them 5K. Okay, great. What is that going to get you though later down the line? What are you going to be able to achieve from that? Right. If you put the work in and you believe you can achieve it, right? You guys have all invested money to be here, right? You guys have all invested money to be here. So I want you guys to show up. You've drawn a line in the sand to be here. And you've told yourself, you've committed to saying, listen, I'm going to learn a skill set that's going to set me free and going to teach me how to make $10,000 a month plus online. So you owe it to yourselves because you made that commitment, right? You made that commitment. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Jumping in on that.
Gents,
Yeah, what's up, Jeff?
yeah. What up? Did you
Wow.
What's up, Jeff?
Spent the last 50 minutes trying to work with this lady in a firm, and it just didn't work out. So she's going to her safety deposit box to put money into her debit account. I hope it actually works because I sat there for 50 minutes with her, like, okay, let's try this again.
Damn.
But
I
we're
know-
getting there. I had her at a 10. I'm like, you're too good to pass this up right now. And she's like, yeah, Jeff, you're really kind. I have to do this for me. So it's just like finally getting into this into the swing of things.
Let's go.
Good stuff, man.
Beautiful, bro. Would love to hear that. Good job. We're proud of you, man. We're talking today about mindset, brother, in cost versus investment. Okay. 95% of people have a cost mindset. What's going to cost me now? You know, they have limited decision making. They have limited, they're researcher rats. We see them all every day, right? We want to be part of the 5%, the successful percent of people that when they make an investment, they actually take action. Okay. Delayed gratification. Want to help people, you know. There's a study, man, and it's very common in all of the big leaders and all the successful people. They're all part of this separate mindset where, you know, delayed gratification, consistency, no such thing as luck. We build, we work. Nacho, Jeff, you guys have seen this over the past 3 or 4 months. If you guys are working, you've been able to develop a skill set. Now you're on offers. You're slowly starting to dial this in, right?
Yeah.
Because you worked. It's not easy. It's not easy.
No, dude, it's been full-time gig plus like just getting it in. But you know what?
Grind.
It's worth it. It's worth it because 3 months, 6 months, 1 year down the line, you start really tying stuff in and you start getting like you're getting on amazing offers. You're getting to know the offer well. It's like the back of your hand. Like you said, you jump into flow state. You jump into a few calls, flow state, boom, grab lunch, back to flow state.
Flow state. You have the questions in the back of your head. Okay, which one do I choose? This is or this? I know exactly what to say. I'm not stumbling over my words. This person has this exact problem. They have this exact objection. I know exactly what to say. Boom, 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 boom. Flows. Tonality, all that. Boom, boom, dialed. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's very, very important, guys. For those of you guys who haven't done your master vision yet, it's fine. You don't have to do it. You know, I'm not going to keep reminding you. This is the last call I'm going to ask you guys to do it. After that, I'm not going to say anything else about it. This for you. It's for you guys to map out the vision that you want for your life and have goals beyond just sales, because sales goals are good. But if you can't map out multiple goals apart from this, you're not going to have success in sales too. I can tell you that, right? Everything has to be dialed in for this to become one. You can ask Jeff, you can ask Nacho, you can ask Thomas, right? Your mindset goes down, your sales goes down. I've had some slow.
Yeah, I just lost it in the bag or the other because my head wasn't screwed on straight for the call. So I get that.
So we're gonna keep like the mindset stuff's so important, and I wish I had more of that when I was starting out because I tried a lot of different things, and you know what? All the different things that I tried from the beginning, a lot of those models could have worked. A lot of them are great models to have success and make money online, but I wasn't consistent enough. And I'm honest with myself to tell myself that I failed. I learned through those failures, but I failed because I wasn't consistent enough. All right, and so you have to be consistent with something that you commit to, right? If you see it as a cost, the cost will paralyze your decision making and hinder your progress. And it will force you to stay in the situation that you're currently in. And you will never achieve the life that you want. And it will always be your fault. It's tough to hear, but that's the reality.
Yeah, man, and also the power of now. I heard you talk about all those books at the beginning, Jacoby, and after our weekend extravaganza in San Diego a couple of weekends ago, like I started like listening to that book, and bro, I'm chill, I'm happy here, right? I'm smelling like I got this organic soap. It's like
Yeah.
it's going through from my bathroom into my room, and I'm smelling it. Like I'm noticing things I didn't appreciate before.
Amazing. Amazing. Right. My point is with all this, guys, is like you don't need to know 100% the exact thing that you need to do. Right. But you're here with us, you're with me. All I'm asking you to do is do a couple small things. Don't look at the big picture. Just do the small thing ahead of you. Do that one thing, and then you do the next thing, and then you do the next thing. I've done this. You know, a couple of these guys here have done this as well. All right, we're all slowly on this journey together. So you know it works. The proof is here. You literally see it. You just have to put the work in yourself. And we can all climb Mount Everest together.
Yeah,
If it's not
buddy.
perfect, just start small. Just do one thing. You know, if it's not the perfect, you just do it. Just do it. Okay.
One day or day one.
One day or day one. I like that. I like that. All right. So get those master visions done. There's the last I'm going to talk about that. And I want to transition into tonality. We got a couple minutes here left. Tonality. Okay. Nico, Cameron, you guys are, I'm assuming you guys can still hear me. Just shoot in the chat there if you guys heard that. Cameron says you need a lot of no's before you get a yes. The author of Harry Potter was denied 28 times before getting a yes. Amazing. I like it to actually play a game with myself. And I trick my subconscious where I actually try to get no's. And I say, listen, I'm trying to get 2 no's today. And Cameron, you're in sales, maybe the same way, right? And try to work backwards. If you get a yes, oh, it's cool. I've had points where I'll get a couple sales and I'm like, the dopamine is so low. I'm just like, oh, cool, it's a sale, whatever.
So you'll try not to close.
But I got 2 no's. Let's go. That was a successful
Would
day.
you like try not to close though, Jacoby?
Yeah, disqualify him. I mean, do that. Why are you here, man? Fuck off. Right. I mean, obviously not saying that. Like, that's the mindset you have, right? You just lean back. It's like, bro, what are you here for? I got tons of calls. I got tons of abundance. I mean, and I'll have people that will tell me, why should I pay you up front when I haven't seen any results yet? I'm like, brother, you came to us. I didn't come to you. You reached out to me. You're here. You got to pay to play. You got to invest something, brother. Like, that is a great, yeah. So at the end of the day, guys, what I'm saying here is let's work towards the nose. Let's have the mindset of action takers, killers that we all are. Go through the cohort, our principles as members of the cohort. Read that. That's how you guys need to be. That's what we're representing. The strong name of work ethic, working hard, a high performance sports team. That's the vision I have for all of you guys. I can't make you do anything, but I want you guys to crush. And I want you guys to create an own name for yourselves in the space. My name's known already. People are reaching out more and more every single day with more offers. I'm not posting all of them because some of you guys aren't ready yet. But when you're ready,
Fucking post them, bro.
I mean, if you're trying to hop offers, Nacho,
Bro, if it's better, like even like best case scenario, I don't think I'm gonna make more than 3K at my offer. So
Yeah.
if there's something that I can make 5K,
yeah,
I would of course take it.
Yeah.
good. Okay, thanks for the feedback, Jeff. You looking? How's your offer?
My
You got-
offer is great, dude. My manager works with me every single day. It's time to dig in and find success. But I think, you know, I was speaking with Nacho over the last few weeks. Like I think he needs a different vehicle. Like he's gotta get
It's gotten a lot better. Like I went from like having 5 calls per week to having like 50, but still like the no-show rate is super high. The closing rate, like I believe like other offers like I could have a lot of higher closing rate because the leads, like they took the setter out, the leads are just not as qualified, and it's just like for people to go into bending, like the investment is just so much higher than for other things, and the return, I think I could close a lot more on a better offer, like better field, you know.
I hear you. That's good to know.
Hey,
Yep.
quick one. If any of you guys, it's not really like taking off right now, but that X Lead thing, it does have 20,000 people on the wait list for when it starts. So it's not a lot of work right now, but when that kicks off, if you want like an extra side gig, that one is a 7K.
$7,000 a month, boys. You heard it, right? And Nacho's got one. Nacho, I'll recommend for your offer. When you're ready to transition, when one of these boys are ready.
No, that's the offer price.
That's the offer price, 7K. Okay. So on target earnings, we're still unsure.
For
because
the tier.
no one's been on it yet, right? But you can make a couple K at least, right?
Yeah, that's why it's
So Nacho's got his offer, 3 to 5K a month, right? Nacho, what you can do is, once you're ready to leave, if one of these boys want to slide in and make a couple K, get some experience for a couple weeks, they can, right? It's always good to leave with the door open, so maybe we can line one of these boys up. Now, when they're ready, no one's ready yet, so.
Dude,
Nacho,
I need to get ready.
we got
This
offers.
is
There's no
this is
short.
making me like FOMO, bro. I
There's no
need to get
short.
in.
Then stop being lazy, boy. Hope us some more calls.
Get some mock. Thomas is here. Get your
Yeah.
ass. German Shepherd mentality. We're not sleeping bulldogs. Do you guys even watch the first live training? I don't know. Right? So
No, bro, I did.
yeah, you did. I know you did. But yeah, boys, like let's get after it, man. This is grind season. Time to make some money and print. Thomas is on a
Look,
new
these are
crushing.
actually all my notes, bro. For like every single one of my notes for every call, bro.
Nice.
Bro, you gotta start using a laptop, though.
You need to
Messi and shit,
visualize
but
that.
they everywhere, bro. They fucking everywhere.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Visualize it, brother. But yeah, boys. So I'll keep you in mind, Nacho. That's good to know. So I can start putting some more offers for you. If I have one, I'll make an intro for you, brother. Let's talk quick about tonality before we hop off here, because I haven't spoken much about it before. Thomas, you said your last call was a bit monotone, right? So tonality is very important because words,
I was tone deaf on the last one.
the words you say, they only make up about 9% of communication. This is psychology, okay? By the way, boys, if you guys don't, I have a degree in strategic communications and psychology. So it might help me with sales, maybe, but degrees mean nothing at the end of the day. But I have read a lot of psychological books and stuff like that. So 9% of communication is the actual words you're saying. And the other 91% is your body, your eyes, how high, how low, actually are whispering, right? You create scarcity.
Sit up straight.
Right? So I don't know if you guys are using this, and this is really fun on Zoom calls. It's easy to do this. And if they don't see you in the early days, when they didn't see you, you can still do gestures. When they don't actually see you, you can still do gestures, and they can hear it through your voice. They can see it through your voice. So the price is $3,000, right? You can do these gestures or whatever. I wouldn't do that on camera, but I use my hands a lot when I talk.
$3,000.
You can squint your eyes. So if you want to create mystery, you squint your eyes. So what I'm about to tell you next is you can use pausing in your words to create interest, spacing, right? But this is the best one that I've used, and I use it a lot, is the lower tonality. So speaking low like this, right? And this works great when you're speaking about your pitch, and you're speaking about a portion of the pitch that's, let's say, a secret sauce, right? So Nacho, what's a secret sauce about vending machines? Like a thing a lot of people don't know. That's going to bring a lot of value to people. This is in your pitch.
Having a good website. Just knowing what to say when you're knocking on the door.
Knowing what to say. A good website.
Pricing,
What?
like the pricing of the products.
The price. So you have to really be careful, because with vending machines, a lot of the money is made in the pricing, and a lot of people don't know this, that if you put it for too high, psychologically, people aren't going to buy as many. And with vending machines, it's really a numbers game. You have to sell a lot of snacks to make money. So your pricing has to be key. It's also psychological between the numbers. If you have soft numbers like 6s and 8s, so you'll see like 368 or 479, right? That's going to make people want to buy it more. I don't know if that's true.
What
But
a master.
I'm bullshitting. I'm bullshitting. I don't know if that's true.
What a master.
But
Master at his work, man. Master at his work.
that's what we're
Honestly.
trying to do here. But
I buy it.
you get the picture, Nacho?
Listen, man,
Yeah.
listen, man. This car, something you'll never drive before in your life. Just absolutely insane. That V12, no better engine.
I love it. I love it. And then when you're objection handling, they say, you know what? I really need to think about it. I always lean back. I've been thinking about this. I always lean back. Okay, that's fine. Cool, man. No, definitely. I got a wife too. I know how it is. Now let me ask you real quick, Thomas, before you do go and talk to the wife, which is fine, and totally go do that. Do you feel like this can actually get you where you want to be? I'm very serious about this. I know it might
It
be.
all actually adds up. Like when you go closer, like when you're saying something serious, like you want them to hear and stuff.
So get a comfortable chair. I
Makes sense.
have a spinny chair that you can actually move around in, and this is helpful. You can go like you can get a pen. You can toilet. You can put your leg up, and you can kind of just chill. You want to look
I have a
comfortable.
hard time staying still during calls when I'm talking because I'm like a move my hands person. They told me I use my hands too much, so I'm like moving something. I'm like, fuck. I was like, that's just how that is my tonality. That's what I was trying to tell Georgia. I was like, my voice is not like a. I was like, I talk with my hands. I was like, I don't know. I'll
And
figure it
that's
out.
fine. And your voice is naturally lower, right? So that's fine. That means that what you can do is you can create scarcity by elevating it and then lowering it. But you can't elevate it more than your voice. You got to find your own range, right? Like, so what I'm saying is, like, you could play with your voice and you'll figure that out. But
Yeah.
if you start high and you go low, people lean in, not actually, but they lean in subconsciously, right? So objection handling is key, leaning back, being relaxed. They can see that you don't care. You don't care if they want to think about it or if they close or not. It's fine. Go ahead, go do your research. Go be a researcher rat. Do your thing. But let me ask you,
Have
brother.
you ever said that to somebody actually?
I've told people before, I said, brother, you're a researcher rat? Really? You're gonna tell me you're gonna have to go and think about this? We both know, man, that that's not the case. What's the real reason? Oh man, it's just a lot of money. Okay. I'm the finances guy. We can figure out money. That's not a big issue. But let me ask, is this something you want to do? Yes or no? If it's something you don't want to do, just tell me no. No, it's something I want to do. It's something I really love. I want to. Okay. So what is it about this that you're still unsure of, you're still concerned about? Oh, I just don't know if I will be able to get the same success. Blah, 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 blah. Really, brother? Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. You gotta call the bullshit sometimes. That's a smoke screen. What's the real reason? Right? But the point is tonality and body language. I want you guys to start using this. We'll talk about it more and I'll give you guys some more things. I don't want to give you too many, but the whispering, remember whispering is really good when you're talking about the pitch and you're talking about specific features on the pitch, lowering your voice a little bit, leaning in. So yeah, and this method right here is a very, very good method where we actually get 3x returns. We're actually going to book you 30 appointments on your calendar this month. Guaranteed. Now, when I say guaranteed, nothing in life.
Dude, and your voice is like ASMR. Like it just works with you.
But listen, guaranteed, right? I'm leaning in, guaranteed. 30 appointments on your calendar, guaranteed. Now, when I say guaranteed, nothing in life is really guaranteed other than, taxes and death, right? So what I mean is we're going to give you as many appointments as we can, right? See how there's like that transition and right?
It's crazy, bro.
You guys got the same, you got to find your own find your own sales voice, right? You guys all have it. So yeah,
I need
whispering.
to watch Wolf of Wall Street.
You've
that'll
never
get
seen
me
that
in the
movie?
mood. I watched it like once when I think I was like 13. I just watched it for Margaret Robbie. Like I didn't even know about sales.
You need to go watch that, man. You need to go watch
Jeez,
it.
you make me feel old, bro.
You need to go watch. You need to read. Yeah, Jordan Belfort's got some. His book is fire. The Way of the Wolf. Straight line method. It's a little outdated. Not all the tactics are still usable, right? So take it with a grain of salt. You know, it's not necessarily the consultative approach, but the principles are good. But guys, start using tonality. I mean, maybe for Nacho and Thomas, but you guys, like get your framework dialed in, understand your pitch after your first couple calls. You really have your framework dialed in, and you'll understand, what questions to say next. Now let's play with tonality. Let's play with how we say the words. Let's play with spacing. Let's play with, I'll leave you one last one. So when you say, Nacho, tell me about your offer.
So it's a lifetime mentorship on how to start and scale your vending machine business up to 10K. Jaime works with you one-on-one until you have at least 2 machines already cash flowing on location. You get a free custom website, scripts, a ton of resources, PDFs.
You did pretty good. Okay, Thomas, tell me about your offer.
What do you want to know?
I'm new. We just hopped on a call. What's up, man?
What part? What part? Hold on, you're breaking up.
Who are you? Who are you? Thomas, who are you? Who are you?
Tom. Oh, are you? I can't. Hold on, dude. I can't hear you. Oh, you want me to run it?
Who are you?
I didn't hear what you said before that, bro.
Who are you?
Thomas Philbrick.
What's your agent? What do you do? Well, I mean, I thought I was on a call for some roofing leads.
Oh yeah. So this is not how it goes. But oh, you were running me through. I did not hear anything you said before that at all.
It's fine. It's
I
fine.
was lost.
Tell me. I want you to tell me about your offer. Who are you? What's your offer?
Who runs the offer? Levi.
What do you do? What's your offer? Okay, for me, for Ram, I don't know. I don't know what you do. What do you do? What's your offer? What's the agency you're working for?
Okay, so if you guys are familiar with Facebook, Instagram, Meta, what I do is I sell qualified leads for the ad agency. So what really goes into it is businesses come to us, they're not getting like the qualified leads they want. And there's a lot of methods out there like for ads. You have your YouTube, TikTok, AI, but for roofing in particular, for the target audience, Facebook's really what works. So they have proven ads they use. What happens? The ads come in. We have an American-based call team, and what makes it special, makes it work, is we have a call team that's trained. They make calls to those leads within the first 5 minutes, and they either qualify or disqualify the leads coming in. So they end up disqualifying about 80% of the leads. And that's like, because a lot of people just want repairs or they want jobs done like 4 or 5 months down the road.
Yeah.
So they qualify them, they book them on the calendar, they don't give them to anyone.
Okay, Thomas,
So that's pretty much what it is
pause for a
in a
second.
nutshell.
I want you to say that in one sentence, 2 sentences.
Oh, I thought you were telling me to actually just like describe it.
No, that's
I
good.
must have missed what you're
No,
saying.
we want to actually know what you do. So that's good. So now we all know. But I want you to say 2 sentences when you're speaking to prospect. Hi, I'm Thomas. We do lead generation for roofing companies. We're going to book 30 appointments on your calendar, guaranteed. Whatever the offer, I don't know what your offer is, but that's what you want.
Oh, you're looking for more like what I'd usually say on an intro then.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Nacho.
Okay.
We're mentorship. We help you build out your first business with vending machines. Right, Nacho? Tell me, Nacho, what do you do?
Yeah, this is one-on-one mentorship, lifetime mentorship to help you start and scale a vending machine business.
Nice. So he didn't do it this time, but when he first told me it, you notice his tonality. So when you're introducing yourself in those first couple sentences, those first couple back and forth, when the first person first gets on the call, my English, the person first gets on the call, it's very important to establish what? One, you're sharp as a tack. Two, you're enthusiastic as hell. And three, you're an expert in your field. You're an authority figure to be respected. Okay, those three things, they'll determine that in the first 4 seconds. How do we do that? Through tonality. Not through what we say, through tonality. Right, so we jump on, or authoritative. We assume familiarity. We hop in, we say their name. Not, hey, bro, nice to meet. Hey, I'm Jacoby. Nice to meet you. Hey, I'm nice to meet you. John, what's up, brother? How you doing, bro? What mode have you booked the call? Amazing, brother. I'm Jacoby. I'm Thomas. I help. Thomas? I'm Thomas. We help roofing contractors book 30 appointments on their calendar a month or money back guaranteed. Boom. I don't know, Thomas, exactly what it is. You're gonna have to tell me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? You say exactly who you are saying that. The
Hey, what's going on, man?
what's up, Thomas? How you doing? What's up? Who are you? Thomas, who are you?
Oh, I'm Levi's partner. I'm Levi's partner at Cypress Media, and
I'm Levi's partner at Cypress Media, and we help roofing contractors book more appointments on their calendar.
okay.
I mean, you're not. I mean, you're maybe not going to say that in your framework because you're doing discovery. But the point is, as an example, you want them to know exactly who you are. I'm Levi's partner. I've been helping him a long time. I'm a consultant. I've been consulting for a while. He trusts me to take these calls, so I go through and I talk to people, make sure they're a good fit, and we help roofing contractors. So I want to just ask a couple questions, kind of see where you're at, see if we can help you out, understand your pain, your pleasure, where you're trying to achieve. What are you trying to get to? And if we can help you out, man, then I'll make you an official offer. We work very closely with a few people at a time. So I really want to make sure there's a good fit so we don't waste each other's time. And we want to get our guys results. So we don't work with people who aren't here to actually take action. So if I do make you an official offer at the end of this call, just let me know yes or no if you want to do this. Okay. Just so I can make sure that we can get to it. Right. Sound fair enough? Cool. Notice how I'm fluctuating tonality also. I'm leaning in and back, right? Now, in those first couple sentences, we're going to use what's called an upward tonality at the end of our sentences. So when you say, I'm Nacho, and what do you do, Nacho? He's muted. Unmute yourself, brother.
I'm Nacho, and I help people start and scale their vending machine business up to 10K.
Good. Number 4. I'm Nacho. I'm his partner.
I'm Nacho, I'm his partner.
I'm Nacho. I'm his partner.
I'm Nacho, I'm his partner.
I'm Nacho. I'm his partner.
I'm Nacho, I'm his partner.
Thomas, this is important because you want to assume familiarity with that first sentence. So I'm Thomas. I'm Thomas, Levi's partner. I'm Nacho. I'm his partner. It's an upward tonality, so it's assume. I'm Thomas. You know me, right? We chatted, right? You know me, right? You're not saying right, but that's the subconscious in their brain. They're going to think, okay, wow, I do know this guy. I do like this guy. Should I know him? Have I met him? Even though they haven't, maybe you've texted him a few times, but you're assuming the familiarity. I'm Jacoby. I'm Tizer's partner. Hey, man, we help, we help you start your own vending machine business, and we help you get a one-on-one mentorship. You should, right? You know about this, right? You already want to do this, right? So the flux, so you don't want, there's ways where people will speak and it will go down. Thomas, you do tend to do that sometimes. At the end of our sentences, we want the words to go up. Now, you don't want it to go up so high that you sound gay, or that it goes so high that you basically sound like you're asking a question, right? You want it to be at a point where
I'm Thomas.
someone grabbed your balls, right? But you want a subtle intonation of assuming familiarity, right?
Wait, so how does it sound when you downwards tonality?
Hi, I'm Jacoby. I'm his partner. Hey, I'm Jacoby. I'm Jaime's partner. I'm Jacoby. I'm Jaime's partner.
Sounds more gay.
It's not, yeah, I mean, you got to make it your own. I'm exaggerating it for you guys so you can get the picture, right? I'm Thomas. I'm Levi's partner. How are you doing, brother? How are you? What's up, man? What motivated you to book the call? So that's another thing with tonality. So practice that, guys. Ram, give it a go. Let me hear it. Let me hear you. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ram. I'm Jacoby's partner.
Try it again.
Hey, I'm Ram. I'm Jacoby's partner.
Better. Hey, I'm Ram. I'm Jacoby's partner.
Hey, I'm Ram. I'm Jacoby's partner.
That's better. That's better. That's good. Thomas, try it.
Hey, what's going on? My name's Thomas. I'm Jacoby's partner. But no, hey, what's going
Go. Try it.
Mm. Hey, what's going on, man? My name's Thomas and I'm Jacoby's partner.
Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Thomas. I'm Jacoby's partner. Hey, I'm Thomas. I'm Jacoby's partner. Try it again.
Yeah, you're like making them assume they should know.
They should know this. So why am I even telling you
Yeah.
this? You should know this already, but I'm just telling you out of whatever. I'm just telling you out of just for whatever reason. But you should know this, right? Say it like this. Hey, I'm Thomas. I'm Jacoby's partner, right? Just add the right and then eliminate that right. I'm Thomas. I'm Jacoby's partner. You should know, right? I'm Thomas. I'm Jacoby's partner. You should know, right? I'm Thomas. I'm Jacoby's partner. I'm Thomas. I'm Jacoby's partner. I'm Thomas. I'm Jacoby's partner.
Wait, who's the partner? Is it like the setter?
You are the business owner's partner. Depends how they want you to set it up, but essentially, that's who you are.
I mean, you are because you work on commission, 100% commission, so you're technically his partner.
Yeah, technically you are. You're working with them. So, Thomas, try it.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Jacoby's partner.
Try it again. Your internet.
You gotta fix your Wi-Fi, bro. That's
You fix your Wi-Fi. That's
That's
probably why you're
amazing.
not getting as many closes.
Thomas always sounds like he's in Kenya, bro.
And Rand's the one in Africa. What the hell? All right, go. Thomas, say, hi, I'm Thomas.
Yeah, hold on.
Jacoby's partner. You should know, right? Just add
Hey,
that.
it's hey, hold on. Am I still skipping up? I had a million tabs open.
Nacho, you try while Thomas is thinking around.
Hey, I'm Nacho. I'm Jaime's partner.
That's good. Now say it with you should know, right?
Hey, I'm Nacho. I'm Jaime's partner. You should know, right?
That's good. Now do it a couple times.
Hey, I'm Nacho. I'm Jaime's partner. You should know, right?
Now cut it. Now do it. Okay, try it.
Hey, I'm Nacho. I'm Jaime's partner. You should know, right?
Good. That's good. You got it, Nacho. You got it. Good. Thomas, go get it.
Hey, I'm Thomas. I'm Jacoby's partner.
Notice how it went down? Try it again.
Hey, I'm Thomas. I'm Jacoby's partner.
Say you should know, right?
You should know, right?
And
Okay. Hey, I'm Thomas. I'm Jacoby's partner. You should know, right?
Good. Try it again.
Hey, I'm Thomas. I'm Jacoby's partner. You should know, right?
Hey, I'm Thomas. I'm Jacoby's partner. Hey, I'm Thomas. I'm Jacoby's. Go.
Hey, I'm Thomas. I'm Jacoby's partner.
Say it with Levi's name. Partner.
Hey, I'm Thomas. I'm Levi's partner.
I'm Levi's partner. Partner. Partner.
Partner. Okay.
Try it again.
Hey, I'm Thomas. I'm Levi's partner.
Like get excited. Like partner.
Like a high pitch.
A high pitch. High.
Partner.
If it's too high for you, start
Partner.
lower. High. Start lower than you need to so that you can get to that point. If that's so you don't go high, right? Hi, I'm Thomas. I'm Levi's partner. Try it.
Hey, I'm Thomas. I'm Levi's partner.
We'll work on it, good, man. We gotta practice that fluctuation of the voice. This is a
Yeah.
tool, right? You don't have to use this. It's not always gonna, I mean, but it's gonna help. If you dial that in, if you dial in body language, it's gonna help you a lot, man. I think for you specifically.
Yeah.
Tonality. Try it out with these guys on the mock calls. Ram, try one more time. We hear you.
Hey, I'm Ram. I'm Jacoby's partner.
Good. One more time.
Hey, bro. I'm Ram. I'm Jacoby's partner.
Hey, I'm Ram. I'm Jacoby's partner.
Hey, I'm Ram. I'm Jacoby's partner.
That's good. That's good. Solid. All right, that's good. Training your brain to do this, right? And then another big thing that we're gonna do is I don't want to give you guys too much. Is that enough for now? You want me to give you some more tips? One more tip before we jump off here, or is that enough to work on?
Yeah.
Shoot it.
That's good. So what are the things? Someone repeat back to me the things we about tonality. There's another good one. Remind me next week, and I'll give it to you guys. Another trick. But what are the main ones?
So the secret is sometimes you gotta whisper pretty low. Assume familiarity. So, hey, I'm not Tom. Hi, Miss partner. Maybe another one.
Definitely some hand movements, leaning back, coming forward.
Yep.
Yeah, squinting of the eyes.
Mystery, creating mystery. Right.
Or
And
like
we're
hand movements.
we're on video. We're on video, so let's use it, right? We're on video. It's not just, we don't have to just sit like this talking head the whole time, right? Hi guys, I'm Jacoby. I'm Levi's partner, and I'm going to talk to you today about vending machines. And vending machines are great because you can buy a lot of them and you can make money doing that. It's only going to cost you. No one's going to buy from you. You're a McDonald's order. You're a McDonald's NPC, right?
Mm.
So another thing, there's a lot of things I want to give you guys. I don't want to, I'll give it to you next week, but yeah, I'm not going to tell you this. Yeah, two things remind me next week. Two more tonality things, but main thing is whispering, body language, positioning of body, eyes. A lot is communicated through the eyes. Tonality of your words, upward influx at the end of your sentences, especially in those first 4 seconds. And then when you hop on the call, in those first 4 seconds, boom, there's 3 things we want to achieve. What are they? Boom. 1, Nacho.
What? Sorry.
3 things. 1, sharp as a tack.
Sharp as a tack, enthusiastic as a motherfucker,
Enthusiastic as hell.
and a authority figure, expert authority figure.
An expert in your field. So I'm going to type them out here so you guys can have these. Think about these in your mind when you hop on your next call. Authority. Cool. Sharp as a tack, you hop on, they know that you're on it, they know that you're here to crush, they know that you've done everything that you're supposed to do, that you're a confident motherfucker. You're some money, right?
Fuck yeah.
Enthusiastic as hell, enthusiastic as hell. And you're notoriously an expert. I mean, you don't talk too much and give away what you don't know. Because if you don't know a lot, then don't know. So the more you talk, the more they're gonna know that you don't know. So be quiet, ask them questions, get them to speak. And the more they speak, the more they think that you are gonna be understanding them. And subconsciously, they're gonna think that they're gonna like you better because you're listening more. And then in the pitch, kill them with enthusiasm. Again, use the whispering before you tell them specific information. It's really important for you to pay attention to this because this is the sauce that's gonna crush it for your business, right? So, yeah, boys. Any questions before we jump off?
All good, man.
Do you use a computer support, like to bring your laptop higher?
No,
Okay.
it's not a table.
How
Good.
about one of those mics?
Those can be
Like
good.
podcast.
Those can be good. You don't, man, at the end of the day, all this is all extra things you don't need. For now, we focus on the fundamentals. Those headphones that I use a lot, Thomas got them. I linked those. You guys can get those, but very good mic. I have a pod mic I use sometimes, but at the end of the day, the principles matter. The other things don't. Background matters. I mean, wear a plain t-shirt or wear a plain like a button up without logos, Ram. Something nice background. Thomas,
I just came from soccer, so yeah.
Thomas, you look good. Nacho, you look good. Nacho used to take.
Well, they're like, dude, just wear what you'd wear when you're a contractor. So I wear like this and like a Carhartt hat usually, and that's it.
Yeah, Thomas, you look good. You look good. Nacho used to have like a bunch of long hair, and he was in an attic, and it looked like he was homeless. So we had to fix. But Cam, Nico,
gotta cut.
Cam, Nico, you guys able to jump in for a sec, or are you guys out and about? I think they're
Looks like they're out and about.
out and about. All right, boys, Ram, Thomas, light a fire under these boys' ass. And I want to see all you guys ripping some mocks. Let's go. Let's schedule them out. Ram, did you do yours this past
Yeah,
weekend?
I'll get on with anybody. So anyone hit me up, I'm down.
Yeah. Did you do yours? The one you scheduled out?
I actually got cancelled by like everyone for all the scheduled ones. But yeah, I hope this week no one cancels. Because they basically just the same time every week, and I'm always free at that time. So yeah, I should have one tomorrow with Nacho. We on Wednesday.
Okay.
And then yeah, Thomas, I did send you a message if we can like have a permanent mock call every Saturday. If we can lock that in at a certain time, just literally an hour on a Saturday.
Yeah, we can do that.
Decide a time and then like every time just shoot to that time.
Sounds good.
That's good with you.
Yeah, I'll shoot you a message when we get off here.
Friday? Can you do Friday evening?
Friday I have Shabbat. It's like the Jewish thing.
Oh, it's every Friday. Yeah. It's sick, man.
Yeah.
It's sick. Shabbat every Friday. Nice. Cool. And then hit up Cam and Nico. Jeff's ripping on his offer, man. He's just got on the calendar. He's getting calls for days, so he's printing right now. So that's why he probably had to cancel. But it's printing season, boys.
Dude, I actually can't wait to. I just want to get these 15 mocks locked in and then get on an offer. I want to start making some cash, seeing what it's like.
Let's do it, man.
Making money from little 30-minute calls. It's like surreal, bro.
It's fun, bro. It's so fun.
Sounds so sick.
You get to yell at people. You get to ask people questions. You get to help people.
Dude, it's so my vibe. I was like speaking to this girl over the weekend, and I like kept just like asking her. I don't even know what I was trying to like convince
closing
her
her,
or
bro?
something. Sort of closing her, and I just kept saying like, why? But why? Like you always say in the calls, and like just gave me a vibe of high ticket closing. It was very funny.
And just digging. Why? And then when whatever they say to you, repeat the last 2 to 3 words of what they say back to you, back to them.
Yeah. I need to work on my like girl closing though. I think I'm better at high ticket closing at the minute.
What's
At the minute.
At the minute?
Yeah. It's just confused me a little, bro. Talking to girls in high ticket
If you
closing
could get
makes it confused.
Yeah.
if you could get paid for doing that, I mean, shit, I'd retire by now.
Thomas, you got those skills, man. We just need to put them into sales.
Yeah, I'm getting there, but we'll see. Because it's fine on like when I first interviewed that I guess he had a bunch of people interview, and he was like, the way that you just ran through like a mock, just like right off my head, he said it's like I killed it, and then it's after they gave me the framework, it like fucked me up or something. I don't know. So that's why they said.
Don't overcomplicate it. Make it as simple. Keep it stupid simple. I mean, think of these contractors. Think of the average Joe, man. I don't want to hear you talk about some guy calling some dude and 80%. All I want to know is, man, are you going to get me more business or not? And what do I got to pay? How much is it going to cost me? How much do I have to pay you? And how much value are you going to give me? And do I like you? And if you're cool, and I have to talk to you once a month, and that's a plus. Right? Don't over analyze it.
Yeah, the owner, he was closing like between 40 to 60% of calls, and he's not even really a closer.
Not good.
So
He's analytical as hell, boring as hell. I fell asleep in the first 5 minutes of watching one of his calls. So you can crush way better than him. You should be doing 70, probably even higher.
yeah.
What's your closing rate, Kobe?
It depends. I'm like 60%, pretty standard, which is decent.
That's not surely that's not standard.
It fluctuates week to week, but if you're talking overall. So yeah, out of 10 people I talked to, I'll close 6.
It's a solid rate, bro.
There's some days when I'm lazy and I don't really feel like objection handling, I'll be honest. And I'll just, yeah, whatever. I'll just follow up with you later. Because it takes energy. You gotta understand, it takes energy to objection handle people. And if you're doing 6 calls a day, or 8 calls, or 10 calls, you don't want to objection handle the first call of the day because you're gonna lose all your energy. So if you don't really think they're gonna buy, you have to know when to push and when not to push. That's another thing too. So there's some times where I won't slap them as hard as I could slap them because I'm trying to save my energy for the day. If it's the last call of the day and I have a lot of energy, I'll slap the hell out of them. Like the call I had right before this, I slapped the hell out of him. I was feeling it. And he was such a researcher rat. And he respected me. And I think because of that, if I hadn't matched his frame, he was so skeptical. And I matched his frame and then I broke down the walls and then he didn't want to buy, but I think he respected me. And I think he's going to close on a follow-up. It's a larger purchase, so that's to be expected. But and he had a business partner, his brother. So they were both 2 brothers, way older than me, ripping me apart. And I was just dang. That's nice. That was fun. That was a fun call. I had fun on that call. That was fun.
I actually messaged like this one fitness influencer because I just want to get to see how people would close me, and I want to see like how they would follow up. So I'm trying to be this like kind of dickhead just to get experience.
Be a funnel hacker. Do that. Hop on DM. Hey, I want to do your fitness program. Hey, I want to learn about e-commerce. Hey, I want to start an agency. Hey, how much money do you have? Be like, oh, I don't really know. You be like, I want to, like, yeah, do that, bro. Funnel hack. That's so good.
Yeah, I did that, and I even scheduled a call with him, and I didn't show up on purpose just because I wanted to see like reaction and shit. And like he really had no reaction, and he waited like a week and a half, and that's only when he followed up and he was like, "What's up, Ram?" So I like starting to see just like how other high ticket closes kind of work.
You can see, bro, you can see how terrible this industry is. Whereas if you're actually a G and you're actually a hungry killer and you actually go out there and make it happen and you take and you kill what you eat what you kill, and you hunt, they're all gonna be left in the dust and you're gonna be crushing it. And the setter even, bro. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. These people don't.
Yeah,
Well, boys,
not a lot of like pros.
Yeah, I'm
like
gonna
you.
hop off, boys. Got lunch with grandma.
all right. Say hi to abuela.
You say hi. Abuela,
Hola, abuela.
saluda.
¿Cómo estás
Buenos
usted?
días, buenos días.
¿Cómo estás usted?
Muchas
Bien.
gracias por todo. Esto,
¿Cómo estás usted?
¿De dónde es?
Trabajo con ella.
Hola,
Ay,
hola.
qué bueno, qué bueno.
Hola, abuela.
Igualmente por ser otro señor, otro señor. ¿En qué trabajas en Texas?
En venta.
Ah, ya, en Perú. En Perú.
No,
Yo
Mucho
soy
gusto.
aquí en San Diego. 2 horas. al
en
sur.
San Diego.
Qué bueno. Muchas
All right,
gracias.
boys.
Ay,
Mucho
Take care.
gusto.
Later, bro.
bye, hasta
Peace
luego.
out. Peace out, boys.